Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to Ibetcha Salute the Capper NBA Prop Betting Show. I'm your host, Salute, and we're coming to you live, giving you the best NBA betting tips and player prop picks for tonight's matchup. So, grab your lucky socks, a cold beverage, and let's dive into the action, because we've got some big games tonight, including a battle between the Golden State Warriors and the Phoenix Suns. Before we get into the props, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment. Game preview: Golden State Warriors vs Phoenix Suns. Date: November 30th, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Location: Chase Center, San Francisco. So, tonight's matchup is going to be a big one. We've got the Golden State Warriors at home, sitting pretty at 12-6 and third in the Western Conference. They're looking to snap a 3-game losing streak against a Phoenix Suns squad that's 10-8, sitting just outside the playoff picture at 9th in the West. Golden State's been a solid force this season, especially against the West, posting a 9-4 record. They've been elite defensively, only giving up 109.6 points per game, and their defense has been a real key, holding teams to 43.4% shooting. But, they'll need to snap out of their funk after that rough stretch. As for the Suns, they're struggling a bit at 3-7 over their last 10 games. Devin Booker has been balling out, averaging 24.6 points and 6.5 assists per game, but Phoenix has just been unable to string together consistent performances. Golden State will have a lot to handle on the offensive side with Booker, and Kevin Durant's mid-range game always keeps defenders on edge. However, we've got to talk about one of the best shooters in the league, the chef, Steph Curry. He's averaging 22.4 points, 5.4 rebounds, and 6.5 assists per game. But is his knee injury going to impact his performance tonight? That's something we need to keep an eye on. Key player matchup: Kevin Durant vs Steph Curry. Let's talk about this massive matchup tonight, Kevin Durant vs Steph Curry. We've seen these two face off countless times in the past, and there's no doubt they'll be a game-changer tonight. Kevin Durant, averaging 29.0 points, 6.8 rebounds, and 5.4 assists, is still showing that he's one of the most unstoppable forces in the NBA. He's going to be the primary offensive weapon for Phoenix, especially with Bradley Beal still finding his groove in Phoenix. On the other hand, we've got Steph Curry, the Warriors' MVP, and arguably one of the greatest shooters ever. He's averaging 22.4 points and playing a complete floor game, but with his knee injury listed as day-to-day, it could be something to monitor as tip-off approaches. Betting trends for the Golden State Warriors vs Phoenix Suns. Against the spread, ATS: the Warriors are 7-3 ATS in their last 10 games. Golden State has covered the spread in 5 of their last 7 games against teams with a losing record. They have a solid 9-4 ATS record against Western Conference opponents this season. The Suns are 4-6 ATS in their last 10 games. They've struggled a bit as underdogs, with an 2-4 ATS record in their last 6 games as the underdog. Phoenix is 3-7 ATS in their last 10 games overall, showing some inconsistency against the spread. The Warriors have won 5 of the last 7 matchups against the Suns. Golden State has covered the spread in 4 of the last 5 games against Phoenix. Make sure to monitor any updates on Steph Curry's injury, as that could be a game-changer for both betting trends and overall performance. Player prop picks. Alright, it's time to get into the player props for tonight's game. We've got some juicy matchups, so let's break it down. 1. Kevin Durant, 25+ points. He's going to be the focal point of Phoenix's offense, and with Golden State struggling defensively in their last few games, I love Durant to get over his point total tonight. Lock that in. 2. Steph Curry, 3+ made threes, 25+ points, 5+ assists. If he plays next up, we've got Steph Curry. Now, his status is important here, but assuming he plays, I'm leaning towards the over 5.5 assists. Curry's been distributing the ball a lot this season, averaging 6.5 assists per game. With Phoenix's defense focusing on Curry's scoring, he's going to have to dish out. 3. Andrew Wiggins, 2+ made threes, 6+ rebounds, 15+ point. I'm eyeing the over 6.5 rebounds for him tonight. He's been hitting this number more often than not. 4. Devin Booker, 2+ 3-pointers made, 20+ points. I'm loving the over 2.5 3-pointers made for Booker tonight. He's been knocking down shots from beyond the arc at. 5. Bradley Beal, 15+ points. Beal will look to facilitate more with KD's return. That's all we have for today's episode of Ibetcha Salute the Capper NBA Prop Betting Show. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget bet responsibly.